The calendar is turning, but I'm frozen in the past, staring at a photograph I didn't know was our last. And I'm holding on to feelings that I don't know how to fix. The city's moving forward, I can hear the engines hum. But ever since you left me, I've just been completely numb. I see your empty coffee mug, the one with the chipped rim, and the light inside our kitchen is growing pale and dim. They say there's plenty fish out in the deep and blue-green sea, but they don't understand that you were the only air for me. I'm a pilot with no signal, I'm a sailor with no shore, because you were my only one, the only heart I knew. Now I'm just a shadow in a world of shades of blue. I didn't have a backup plan, I didn't have a next. I'm just a lonely footnote in a long and tragic text. You were the only destination on my broken, dusty map. Now I'm just a heartbeat falling through the center of the gap. Yeah, you were my only one. I walked past our old park today, the one where we first met, back when always was a promise and not a heavy dare. I saw a couple laughing, and it felt just like a night, watching someone else live out the story of my life. I've got your old sweatshirt pulled tight against my chest, trying to find some comfort for a soul that cannot rest. I'm faking every I'm okay for the people on the street, while I'm dying in the distance where the dark and lonely meet. If the stars should ever fall, or the sun should go to black, I'd be the only one still here, just waiting for you back. Because I didn't spread my love around, I gave it all to you, and I don't know how to start again with someone that is new. You were my only one, the only heart I knew. Now I'm just a shadow in a world of shades of blue. I didn't have a backup plan, I didn't have a next. I'm just a lonely footnote in a long and tragic text. You were the only in the 2020 some snow, waiting for a miracle to finally let me go. The clock is striking midnight and the winter's biting deep. You were my only one, while the whole world is asleep.
The sun goes down and takes my arm with the light. I put on a brave face, but I lose it every night. And now I'm picking up the pieces that I'll never learn to fix. I smile for the coworkers, I laugh with all the friends, but I'm terrified of the moment that the daylight finally ends. Because the hallway's getting longer and the shadows start to creep to the places in my spirit where the secrets used to sleep. I can handle the morning, I can handle the noon, but I'm a different kind of person underneath the lonely moon. The silence starts to vibrate and the walls begin to thin, and I'm breaking every night, right where you used to be, drowning in the static of a dark and heavy sea. I can fake it through the coffee, I can fake it through the day, but the midnight has a way of taking all the strength away. It's a slow and steady shatter, it's a quiet kind of fight. Yeah, I'm holding it together just to break every night. I see the indentation on your side of the bed, and I'm haunted by the echoes of the things we never said. I check my phone for messages I know I'll never find, just a digital desert in a broken, dusty mind. The 2026 vintage biting at the glass, while I'm watching every minute of my lonely sentence pass. I try to sleep it off, but the dreams are just as bad, showing me the version of the us we almost had. Is there a limit to the damage? Is there a bottom to the floor? When you're breaking in the same place you broke the night before, it's a recurring tragedy. I play with just one soul, watching every little fragment lose all of its control. static of a dark and heavy sea. I can fake it through the coffee, I can fake it through the day, but the midnight has a way of taking all the strength away. It's a slow and steady shatter, it's a quiet kind of fight. Yeah, I'm holding it together just to break every night. 3 a.m. and the floorboard's gone, just a heart in the darkness, breaking all alone. January 23rd, the light's still out of sight. I'm just waiting for the morning so I can stop breaking for a while tonight.
I used to think that broken was a word for things like glass, that you could glue the fragments while the lonely seasons pass. And I'm stared at wreckage that no medicine can fix. You didn't just take the earth, and you didn't just walk away. You pulled the very threads out of my world of every day. The 2026 winter is settling in my chest, and I'm a ghost inside a body that has forgotten how to rest. It wasn't just a goodbye or a closing of the door. It was a systematic hollow that reached down to the core. The light didn't just flicker, no, it shattered in the air. This was the love that broke my soul, the love that took it all, the one that let me fly so high just to watch me take the fall. It didn't leave a scar, it left a canyon in my mind with nothing but the echoes of the me I left behind. I'm a vessel with no water, I'm a sky without a sun, living in the ruins of a love that came undone. I saw your name in a caption on a stranger's feed today, and for a second every color simply bled into the gray. I'm fumbling for my bearings, I'm searching for a sign that there's a part of my own spirit that is still entirely mine. But you lived inside my secrets, you lived inside my breath. And losing you felt closer to a quiet kind of death. The January frost is tracing patterns on the pane, while I'm drowning in the rhythm of a prehistoric pain. They say that what's makes you twice as strong. But they've never felt a silence that lasted quite this long. I'm not a better version, I'm just a hollowed out design, trying to find the pieces of a soul that used to shine. Secret I must keep.
Calendar is turning and I'm frozen in the past, staring at a photograph I didn't know was our last. And I'm holding on to feelings that I don't know how to fix. The city's moving forward, I can hear the engines hum. But ever since you left me, I've just been completely numb. I see your empty coffee mug, the one with the chipped rim, and the light inside our kitchen is growing pale and dim. They say there's plenty fish out in a deep and blue-green sea, but they don't understand that you were the only air for me. I'm a pilot with no signal, I'm a sailor with no shore. Because you were my only one, the only heart I knew. And now I'm just a shadow in a world of shades of blue. I didn't have past our old park today, the one where we first met, back when always was a promise and not a heavy debt. I saw a couple laughing and it felt just like a knife, watching someone else live out the story of my life. I've got your old sweatshirt pulled tight against my chest, trying to find some comfort for a soul that cannot rest. I'm faking every I'm okay for the people on the street, while I'm dying in the distance where the dark and lonely meet. If the stars should ever fall or the sun should go to black, I'd be the only one still here, just waiting for you back. Because I didn't spread my love around, I gave it all to you. And I don't know how to start again with someone that is new. My only one. In the 2020 sits now, waiting for a miracle to finally let me go. The clock is striking midnight and the winter's biting deep. You were my only one, while the whole world is asleep. Bathroom towels are cold beneath my feet at 3 a.m. I'm clutching at the memories like a tattered velvet hem, and I'm facing all the truths that I can no longer fix. I told the world I'm doing fine, I wore a plastic smile. I haven't let a single crack show for a weary mile, but the mirror doesn't listen to the scripts that I prepare. It only sees the hollow man and standing trembling there. I can tell my heart to quiet, I can tell my mind to sleep. I can bury every promise that I wasn't meant to keep, but the body has a memory that the spirit can't deny. Because the tears don't lie, they're the only honest thing. The salt upon the morning and the winter in the stain. says I love you even more. The eyes are silver witnesses to a love that had to die. Masks can fall and lips can fade, but the tears don't lie. I saw your name in a caption on a stranger's feed today, and for a second every color simply bled into the gray. I didn't scream, I didn't fall, I didn't make a sound. I just felt my entire world hitting the hollow ground. I'm a master of the I'm okay, a king of a disguise, until the truth starts leaking from the corners of my eyes. The 2026 frost is tracing patterns on the glass, while I'm watching every minute of my lonely sentence pass. They say that words are powerful, that they can set you free, but they're just hollow vessels in a dark and heavy sea. It's the moisture on the pillow, it's the burden in the throat that writes the final chapter of the letter I never wrote. The tears don't lie, they're the only honest thing. The salt upon the morning and the winter in the sting. I can say I've moved along, I can say I've reached the shore, but the weeping in the hallway says I love you even more. The eyes are silver witnesses to a love that had to die. Masks can fall and lips can fade, but the tears don't lie. So let them fall like January rain, washing out the static and the rhythm of the pain. My mouth says I'm over you, my heart says I'll try, but the streaks upon my face, no, the tears don't lie. No, the tears don't lie. Tears gone stone cold again, sitting on the shelf. I've stopped making conversation, even with myself. A gray and heavy afternoon, and the radio is humming a low and lonesome tune. I look at the space beside me on the velvet living room chair.
and I'm suffocating slowly in the silence hanging there. The neighbors are all laughing as they head out for the night, while I'm retreating further from the reaches of the light. I used to have a sanctuary, I used to have a home, but now I'm just a shadow on a kingdom made of chrome. The air is getting thinner and the walls are closing in, and I'm just alone with my pain in the hollow of the hall, watching every memory start to stumble and to fall. There's no one here to whisper that the world is gonna turn, just the cold and bitter ashes of a fire that used to burn. I'm a pilot with no signal, I'm a sailor with no sea, just alone with my pain and the ghost of you and me. I saw your old umbrella still leaning by the door, a tattered blue reminder of the life we had before. I thought that I was healing, thought I'd finally found the grit, but January has a way of making me relive all of it. I'm faking every I'm okay for the people on the street, but my armor's breaking open where the dark and lonely meet. I've got 1,000 messages I'm too afraid to send, still looking for a beginning in a bitter, jagged end. Is there a map for a journey that has no final stop? A way to dull the ticking of this 3 o'clock clock? I'm a house with all the lights on, but nobody's inside, just a desert where the ocean used to have a rising tide. Has no final stop, a way to dull the ticking of this 3 o'clock clock. I'm a house with all the lights on, but nobody's inside, just a desert where the ocean used to have a rising tide. And I'm just alone with my pain in the hollow of the heart.
and the ghost of you and me. Alone with my pain in the 2040 streams front, looking for the only thing that I've permanently lost. The clock is striking midnight, and the winter's biting deep. I'm alone with my pain, while the whole world is asleep. I used to think that love was like a steady guiding hand, a way to build a future on a solid piece of land. And I'm standing in the ruins of the things I can't fix. You didn't just walk out the door and say we'd reach the end. You pulled the very pillars down on which I did depend. Now the architecture's falling and the dust is in my lungs, and I'm choking on the bitter songs that we had never sung. Just a breakup, it was a total silent war that left me hollowed out and bleeding on the kitchen floor. The light didn't just flicker, it exploded in the air. This was the love that destroyed me, the love that took it all. The one that built me up so high just to watch the kingdom fall. It didn't leave a memory, it left a jagged open hole that reached into the center of my very broken soul. I'm a vessel with no compass, I'm a sky without a sun, living in the wreckage of the love that's left me done. I see my own reflection in the 2026 glass, and I don't know the person watching all the minutes pass. I gave you every secret, I gave you every breath, and losing you felt closer to a quiet kind of death. I'm fumbling for my bearings in a room I used to know, but the gravity has shifted since the day you had to go. And the January frost is tracing patterns on the pain, while I'm drowning in the rhythm of a prehistoric
pain. They say that what don't kill you only makes you twice as strong, but they've never felt a silence that lasted quite this long. I'm not a better version, I'm just a ghost inside a cage, waiting for the strength to finally turn a heavy page. Living in the wreckage of the love that's left me done. It destroyed me, and it left the lights on. In a house where the version of me is already gone. January 23, and the winter's biting deep. It's a love that destroyed me, and a secret I must keep. Bathroom tiles are cold beneath my feet at 3 a.m. I'm clutching at the memories like a tattered velvet hem, and I'm facing all the truths that I can no longer fix. I told the world I'm doing fine, I wore a plastic smile. I haven't let a single crack show for a weary mile. But the mirror doesn't listen to the scripts that I prepare. It only sees the hollow man standing trembling there. I can tell my heart to quiet, I can tell my mind to sleep, I can bury every promise that I wasn't meant to keep. But the body has a memory that the spirit can't deny. Because the tears don't lie, they're the only honest thing. The salt upon the morning and the winter in the sting. I can say I've moved along, I can say I've reached the shore, but the weeping in the hallway says I love you even more. eyes are silver witnesses to a love that had to die. Masks can fall and lips can fail, but the tears don't lie. I saw your name in a caption on a stranger's feed today, and for a second every color simply bled into the gray. I didn't scream, I didn't fall, I didn't make a sound. I just felt my entire world hit in the hollow ground. I'm a master of the I'm okay, a king of the disguise, until the truth starts leaking from the corners of my eyes. The 2026 frost is tracing patterns on the glass, while I'm watching every minute of my lonely sentence pass. They say that words are powerful, that they can set you free, but they're just hollow vessels in a dark and heavy sea. It's the moisture on the pillow, it's the burning in the throat that writes the final chapter of the letter I never wrote. To a love that had to die. Masks can fall and lips can fail, but the tears don't lie. So let them fall like January rain, washing out the static and the rhythm of the pain. My mouth says I'm over you, my heart says I'll try, but the streaks upon my face know the tears don't lie. No, the tears don't lie. The sun goes down and takes my armor with the light. I put on a brave face, but I lose it every night. And I'm picking up the pieces that I'll never learn to fix. I smile for the co-workers, I laugh with all the friends, but I'm terrified of the moment that that the daylight finally ends, because the hallway's getting longer and the shadows start to creep to the places in my spirit where the secrets used to sleep. I can handle the morning, I can handle the noon, but I'm a different kind of person underneath the lonely moon. The silence starts to vibrate and the walls begin to thin, and I'm breaking every night right where you used to be, drowning in the static of a dark and heavy sea. I can fake it through the coffee, I can fake it through the day, but the midnight has a way of taking all the strength away. It's a slow and steady shatter, it's a quiet kind of fight. Yeah, I'm holding it together just to break every night. I see the indentation on your side of the bed, and I'm haunted by the echoes of the things we never said. I check my phone for messages I know I'll never find, just a digital desert in a broken, dusty mind. The 2026 winter is biting at the glass while I'm watching every minute of my lonely sentence pass. I try to sleep it off, but the dreams are just as bad, showing me the version of the us we almost had. Is there a limit to the damage? Is there a bottom to the floor? When you're breaking in the same place you broke the night before, it's a recurring tragedy, a play with just one soul, watching every little fragment lose all of its control. Just to break every night. 3 a.m. and the floorboards groan. Just a heart in the darkness, breaking all alone. January 23rd, the light's still out of sight. I'm just waiting for the morning so I can stop breaking for a
feeling stone cold again, sitting on the shelf. I've stopped making conversation, even with myself, a gray and heavy afternoon. And the radio is humming a low and lonesome tune. I look at the space beside me on the velvet living room chair, and I'm suffocating slowly in the silence, hanging there. The neighbors are all laughing as they head out for the night, while I'm retreating further from the reaches of the light. I used to have a sanctuary, I used to have a home, but now I'm just a shadow on a kingdom made of chrome. The air is getting thinner and the walls are closing in, and I'm just alone with my pain in the hollow of the hall, watching every memory start to stumble and to fall. There's no one here to whisper that the world is gonna turn, just the cold and bitter ashes of a fire that used to burn. I'm a pilot with no signal, I'm a sailor with no sea, just alone with my pain and the ghost of you and me. I saw your old umbrella still leaning by the door, a tattered blue reminder of the life we had before. I thought that I was healing, thought I'd finally found the grit, but January has a way of making me relive all of it. I'm faking every I'm okay for the people on the street, but my armor's breaking open where the dark and lonely meet. I've got 1,000 messages I'm too afraid to send, still looking for a beginning in a bitter, jagged end. Is there a map for a journey that has no final stop? A way to dull the ticking of this 3 o'clock clock. I'm a house with all the lights on, but nobody's inside. Just a desert where the ocean used to have a rising tide. And I'm just alone with my pain in the hollow of the hall, watching every memory start to stumble and to fall. There's no one here to whisper that the world is gonna turn, just the cold and bitter ashes of a fire that used to burn. I'm a pilot with no signal, I'm a sailor with no sea, just alone with my pain and the ghost of you and me. Alone with my pain and the 2026 frost, looking for the only thing that I've permanently lost. The clock is striking midnight, and the winter's by